cala a boca tira a roupa. There's this thing that in Portuguese, that when you learn something in a new language, it's always the bad stuff that you learn
Of course.
first.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, so I was doing a live with Danielle, and we were talking about the sentences that we have learned in different languages. And I was trying to remember this thing that I learned in Portuguese, that I learned in Brazil. And I said it, and yeah, the Brazilian fans of the show appreciated it. They thought it was very funny.
Invece la storia, diciamo, alla quale ti sei più, che magari puoi dire, boh, è la storia che mi sarebbe piaciuta più vivere, più con Maya o più con Arizona? Qual è l'affinità maggiore?
Maya è proprio che è esplosa a pelle. Abbiamo fatto la prima lettura del copione e lo raccontiamo spesso perché proprio tutti quanti sono rimasti in silenzio. Ci sono tipo 5 secondi di silenzio dopo che abbiamo letto la nostra prima volta, perché c'era proprio la chimica, si sentiva subito. E siamo che ci siamo state molto bene sin dal primo istante. Quindi ho fatto un paio di scene con Danielle, la ragazza che è l'attrice di Station 19, che appunto lei doveva piangere, e i registi nei programmi televisivi fanno un episodio alla volta, quindi non sono molto a loro agio, non ti capita spesso che ti dirigano in maniera specifica, quindi ci aiutiamo a vicenda con gli attori, quindi è bellissimo poter dire a un attore: guarda, pensiamo a questo, facciamo questo, pensa a quell'altro, e questo mi ha fatto venire voglia di fare regia. Yeah, the fans of Grey's Anatomy and Station 19 are amazing. They're so present and active and loving. There is a group that supports Danielle and I, and they bought a star, like they got a star named after us. So this is the level of love that we're getting. We're getting smothered with love.
What are you hopeful in terms of your character that they'll be able to touch on now that you're full on there?
Yeah, it's interesting because I feel like it's a firefighter show and I'm an OBGYN, so it's like it's going to be interesting to fit a full storyline into that. But there's a beautiful relationship with Danielle, with Maya's character, which obviously will be a big part of my presence in Station 19. But there is a little bit of a fear. Some actors can be very intense and very hard to work with and not very collaborative, especially if the season has been going on for a long time. So I feel like a lot of directors come in and they're a little bit like, can I say
we're walking into?
Exactly. And so I love just going like, yay, let's work together. And I feel like Danielle and I are very similar like that. I love.
A lot of people ask, and I don't know what it's referencing because I pop in and out, but deleted scenes on Grey's with Maya.
Oh, I think there's one specific one because there was this set photographer that day, and so there's photos of that scene that never made it onto the episode, and so I think that's the one that they're referring to. And yeah, it was just a scene with Maya. So some guy got his nose chopped off, and she brought the nose for our surgeon to reattach it. She found the nose in the forest and she brought it back to the hospital. The guy came to the hospital without the nose. She found the nose and brought it to the hospital. And I feel like I saw her, and then it's a long story, but we met at the bar, and then the bar scene got deleted, and then we met at the hospital again, and she kind of invited me out. And
so lots of reshoots, and that's why it's deleted.
That's all gone. But you didn't miss much. I feel like I'm just going to say what made it into the episode is the best part of it. So it's good.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have a friend that has beautiful, perfect skin. Well, we all have beautiful skin, but and no one has perfect skin. But you know what I mean.
Danielle can put coconut oil on her face and just like walk pimple free for about So I'm like,
that's your friend with that kind of skin.
Yeah.